Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Shalom, Israel. With I.S.U.P.K. Start off 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA, where we started off in 1969, where we teach blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. And we are the lost 12 tribes of Israel. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group, any other Muslim group, any other camp out there. We're the I.S.U.P.K, under Commanding General YAHANNA. This is the Sabbath service class in the Greenville area, in the Simpsonville, South Carolina. What we got going on today? What
we coming out of Exodus.
Come out of Exodus?
Right.
Yeah, we got people in the chat over there in the yard. Turn that a little bit here. Let me see.
So we got Sister Labaya.
Sister Labaya. Okay. All right. Sister Labaya. Over in the chat. Anybody else? Okay. Yeah, we got people. We appreciate you, Sister Labaya. Shar got the app over there where you can put your name in, man. You got people looking in and you want to get a Hebrew name. That's what you want to do. You want to fill that name chat out right over there and just kind of get your Hebrew name. That'll work. You come into school here. We got classes from what? Monday through Saturday. And this is, of course, the Sabbath. What's the Monday class, Shar?
Monday is scripture breakdown class.
Scripture breakdown. What's Tuesdays?
Tuesday's brotherhood class.
Brotherhood class. What's Wednesday class? Law. Law class? Okay. What's Thursday class?
Brotherhood.
Help them out, Shar. What's Thursday class?
Thursday class is the history/scripture breakdown.
History/. What's Friday's class? Go ahead. Lashawan Kudash. And then, of course, we're here in the doing the Sabbath services, right? Okay. And we who? Anybody else join class there?
We got Officer
Amawad. Okay, we got Facebook and Facebook open over there, Sharp?
Facebook open, YouTube open.
Okay, good. All right, so let's clap it up for class here, man. What we're gonna do is bring up our first candidate, Madiam. State your registry.
Galatasaray, Banya Shalom.
Galatasaray, Banya Shalom.
Yahabashah Barakatah.
Yahabashah Barakatah. Blow the horn, Kazimar. Deep breath. Go ahead, pick the screws up. All right. Yeah, we're gonna be good. You good? Go ahead. All right. You left some horn in it, didn't you? Shalom.
I.S.U.P.K.
All right. All right, get the scrolls. You ready? Sorry.
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 Like YAHANNA. It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemaya. Wadash. Shemka. Yahweh. Malak Lakah. Zaba'ah. Ratazakaya. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamaya. Nathan. Lanawa. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalakanawa. Kapawatanawa. Kasalakanawa. Kapawatanawa. Wala'ah. Tabayayanawa. Manasayawan. Abal. Hawashayanawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Wataparith. Wahalayim. Aman.
What we said in the Hebrew, we say in English. Our Father,
Father,
John Heaven.
Heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our
We
debts.
forgive our debtors.
We forgive our
Lead
debtors.
us not
Lead us
into
not
temptation.
into temptation.
Deliver us
Deliver
from
us
evil.
from evil.
Thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
The power.
Power.
And the glory.
Glory.
Ever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. Hakak the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Bahashim. Yahweh Shah. Baba Kashah. Atananawa. Hakak. Hakak. Larpa'ah. Lakal Malakah. Makal Madawa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamatazaria. Hakak. Lahakwia. Hamathiam. Hakak. Ara'akwa. Hamata'ala. Lagarshi. Bahashim. Yahweh Shah. The water. Aman.
What we said in Hebrew, we say in English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the
Power to
power.
heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of
all
sickness.
manner of disease.
All manner of
Power to
disease.
cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the
Power to
leper.
raise the dead.
Power to raise the
Power
dead.
against unclean spirits.
Power against
Cast them
unclean
out.
spirits. Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is blessed Israel. Yahweh. Bahashim. Yahweh Shah. Barakanaw. Wayashala. Wayaba'ath. Saparia. Barak. Rapa'ah. Magun. Hagun. All of Israel.
All of Israel. All of Israel.
All of Israel.
All Israel.
All of 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 Israel.
Commander General YAHANNA.
Commander Junior High.
All of the generals.
All of the generals.
All of the captains.
All the captains.
All of the officers.
All the officers.
And all of the sisters.
All the sisters.
And all of the children.
All the children.
In the I.S.U.P.K.
In the I.S.U.P.K. Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Hausha.
The water.
water.
Aman.
Aman. What he said in the Hebrew, we say in English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless
in
us.
Israel.
In Israel.
In the school.
In the school.
Bless, heal, shield, and protect.
Bless his shit and protect.
Our loved ones.
Our loved ones.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah. Anyanya.
Yanya.
Al. Haharia. Mayan.
Yanya.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azaria.
Azaria.
Azaria. Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim. Wa'aratazah. Ayatan. Lamawat. Ragalka.
Ragalka.
Al-Yawam.
Al-Yawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah. Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah. Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Ayay.
Ayay.
Yamyanka.
Yanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Shamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
It's like Yakah.
Yakah.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayallah.
Balayallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Makorai.
Makorai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Atnapaska.
Atnapaska.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'atka.
Taza'atka.
Waba'ak.
Waba'ak.
It's like it. What? It's like it. Wayata.
Wayata.
Wa'aid.
Wa'aid.
Awalam.
Awalam. What it said in Hebrew, we say in English. I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up mine eyes
to the hills,
to the hills,
from which cometh my help.
from which cometh my
My
help.
help comes from the Lord,
My help comes from the
which
Lord,
made heaven and earth.
which made heaven
He
and
will
earth.
not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that suffered thy foot
He
to
that
be moved.
keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not
Behold,
slumber. Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Israel
that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall not slumber
The
nor
Lord is
sleep.
thy keeper.
Lord is
The
thy
Lord is
keeper.
a shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade
The
upon
sun
thy right
shall
hand.
not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee
nor
by
the
day,
moon by night.
nor the moon by
The
night.
Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall
from
preserve
all
thee
evil.
from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve
The
thy
Lord
soul.
shall preserve thy going
The
out
Lord shall preserve
and
thy
thy
going out
coming in
and thy coming
from
in.
this time forth.
From this time
and
forth.
forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al-Damayah. Lakah. Al. Dakarash. Wa'al. Dasakwat. Al. Kaya. Hana. Awabayaka. Yahama. Yawan. Ra'ash. Al-Amaka. Ya'arimawa. Sawada. Wayata. Yatazawa. Altazapawayaka. Arimawa. Lakawa. Wanakakida. Makawa. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham. Yashala. Awada. Kaya. Natazawa. Laba. Yakadawa. Yakadwa. Ayaka. Bariyat. It's like Yakarath. Alahaya. Adawam. Wa. Yashamai. Allah. Yam. Mawa Abba. Wahagariya. Gabal. Wa Aman. Wa Malak. Palashath. Ayin. Yashabdi. Tazawa. Gum. Ashawa. Nalawa. Amain. Hayawa. Zarawai. Labani Lawat. Salah. Asha. Laham. Kamadi. Kasaya. Sarah. Kavyadi. Banakal. Kayash. Wan. Nashamadwa. Bayan. Da'arai. Hayawa. Daman. La Adama. Shayatamwa. Nada. Yab. Mawa. Karai. What? Slaga. Wakazabah. Wakazabak. Wakazal. Manai. Ko. Nasakamwa. Ashar. Armanwa. Nasharasha. Nanawa. Ath. Na'ahwath. Alahayim. Alahaya. Shayatamwa. Kagaya. Kakwash. Lapanya. Rawaka.
Say that again.
Rawaka. Ka'ash. Daba'ira. Wakalaba. Dalahat. Harayam. Khan. Daradakma. Basa Arika. Wabasa. Wabatka. Dabahala. Mala'a. Panayaham. Kwalawan. Waya. Bakwashwa. Shemka. Yahweh. Yabashwa. Waya. Ba'al Lawa.
Say that again.
Bahalawa. Idwa. Waya. Kaparwa. Waya. Abadwa. Waya. Dawa. Kaya. Da. Shemka. Yahweh. Labatka. Ayawan. Al. Kal. Aratazah.
Keep working on that. All right. Well, he said in Hebrew. We said in English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still.
Be not
O
still.
Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Below thine enemies.
Below thy
Make
enemies.
a tumult.
Make a tumult.
They that hate thee.
They that hate
have lift
thee.
up their head.
Lift up
They
their
have
head.
taken crafty counsel
They have taken
against
crafty
thy
counsel
people.
against thy
And
people.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden
They
ones.
have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come.
let us cut them off.
Let's cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
The name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
May be no more
May be
remembrance.
no more remembrance.
For they have consulted consulted together
They are consulted
with
together
one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom.
Ishmaelites,
Ishmaelites,
Moab,
Moab,
Hagarites,
Hagarites,
Gaul,
Gabal,
Ammon,
Ammon,
Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
inhabitants of Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined
Ashur
with
is also joined
them.
with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of
Salah.
Lot. Salah.
Do it to them.
Do it to them.
To the Midianites,
As
as
the
the
Midianites,
Syria,
as the
and
Syria,
the Jabin,
as the Jabin,
at the brook of
at the brook of
Kazan,
Kazan,
which perished at
which
Endor.
perished at
They
Endor.
became the dung of the earth.
Became the dung of
Make
the
them
earth.
nobles like a
Made
ram,
their nobles
like
like a ram,
Zehab,
and like
and
Zehab.
all the princes of Zabal,
All the princes
and
of Zabal,
Asamoda,
and Asamoda,
who
who said,
said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession.
Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession.
Oh my Yahweh,
Oh my Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as to stumble before the wind,
as stumble for the
as a
wind,
fire that burns
as
the
the
wood,
fire burns the wood,
as the flame that set the
as the
mountains
flame
on
set the
fire.
mountains on fire.
So persecute
So persecute
them
them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid,
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with
that they
shame.
may seek thy
They
name.
may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded,
let it be
and
confounded,
trouble forever.
and trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea.
let them be put to shame,
Let it be put to
and
shame,
perish,
and perish,
that men may know,
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
his name alone,
name alone,
Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
of the Most High,
the Most High,
all the earth.
over all the earth. So,
Scroll down. Sorry. Blow the horn. Alright. Shop you. All right, where we at?
yeah, Exodus 34 and 15
34 and 15?
in the Hebrew.
All right, we're going to get, we at 34, 15? We are?
Sir.
Wait a minute, let me see this. Where's the Bible? Okay, so we went over it, okay. I want you to go all the way to the verse. Well, you go to 34, and then we'll pick up at 11 when you read, okay?
All right, come on.
Give me 34 and 15 in Hebrew, right?
Right.
How many you going to read there? 7, right?
Okay.
Where you going to stop at?
21.
21. Let's get it. Take your time. In the Hebrew, right?
Right. 34 and 15 out the Hebrew.
Right.
I.S.U.P.K. Panah. The Kai. Ratha. Bara. Yat. Yatat. Leah. Was Shabbat. Was Shabbat. Ka'a Ratazah. Ha'a Ratazah. Wazah Noah. Aka Raya Allah Haya Ham Wazah Bakawa La'a Laha Yaham Wakwa Ra'a Lak Wa'a Kala Ta Mazah Bakawa. Verse 16. Wala Pakata Kokwata Maba Nata Yawa Laba Nayak, Wazah, Nawah, Banah, Dayah, Banah, Dayawah, Aka, Raya, Allah, YAHANNA, Yahan, Waha, Zabah, Waha, Zabna, Wa, A, Banah, Yam,
There's a cup.
Banah, Yakap, Aka, Raya, Allah, Al, Allah, YAHANNA, Hayahan, 17. Allah, Haya, Masa, Kaha, La'a, Ta'a, Shah, Laka. Verse 18. Atha, Kaga, Hama, Taza, Wata, the Shamar, Shabbat, Atha, Wama, Yam, Ta'a, Kala, Mataza, Wata, Ashar, Taza, Waya, Taka, Lama, Wa'id, Kadash, Ha'a, Ba, Yaba, Kaya, Baka, Dash, Ha'a, Bayaba, Yataza, Atha, Mama, Taza, Rayam. Verse 19. Kala, Koma, Kala, Komar, Patar, Ratham, Rakam, Laya, Wakala, Makwa, Naka, the Sa, Kar, Qatar, Patar, Shawar, Washar. Verse 20. Wapa, Tar, Kama, Wa. The Pa. Da. The Sha. Wa'am. La'a. The Pa. Da. Wa'a. Rapa. The Wa. Kala. Baka. Wa. Bana. Yaka. The Pa. Da. Wala'a. Ara. Awa. Pana. Ya. Waya. Kwam. Verse 21. Shashata. Yamayam. The I. Bide. Waba. Yawam. Hasha. Baya. Aya. The Shah. Bata. Baka. Rayashah. Yaba. Kwataza. Yara. The Shah. Bata.
Keep checking in the class, in the Hebrew class, man, and keep coming to class. Right now, y'all? There you go. Kalatazah.
Right.
Come to class, learn that Hebrew. Who else we got checked in?
We got Trooper Common One checking in from something.
Okay.
We got Trooper Matayala.
Tayala? All right, good. We're going to get some of these brothers in class too, right? Let's see. What you got? 10 more verses there? Start at, go to
11, right?
yeah, is that what I said? 11? Yeah, go there.
All right.
Yeah, tell them where you at.
Exodus 34 and 11.
Right.
Observe thou that which I command thee this day. Behold, I command thee, behold, I drive out before thee Amorite, and the Canaanite, and the Hittite, and the Perizzite, and the Hivite, and the Jebusite.
Right. This is the Most High. Of course, he's telling them what, because he knows they got to get to the Promised Land, right?
Right.
In Canaan. However, you're going to see that the Lord really, none of them really made it.
Right.
Just letting us know, like, some of us ain't going to make it to the kingdom because of our stiff-necked, hard-head, and disobedience, right? Keep reading.
All right.
Verse 12.
That's blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians.
Right.
We ain't talking about these other worlds these other people out here and they other little selling their trinkets and stuff. You know, we ain't talking about there, are we?
Right.
You know, who we talking about? Who we talking about now, y'all? Who?
We're talking about 12 tribes of Israel.
Talking about Israel, right? Right. Go ahead.
Verse 12.
Huh?
Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants.
They make a what?
Make a covenant.
What's a covenant? Look that up. Look it up in the Bible dictionary there. Look up covenant. Because it says take heed. Because you know when you go through these lands, you know they're going to be going through a lot of African lands. They just came out of Africa, didn't they?
Right.
And this came out of these Hamite, we do call the Hamite lands, right? Because we ain't the same Hamites, are we?
Right.
You know? And that's what people think we are, but we're not. And when the Bible says take heed. Lest you go and make a covenant with these, man. Look up covenant. Let me know what covenant is.
It's the definition of covenant
Right.
out of the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. A mutual agreement between two or more persons to do or refrain from doing certain acts.
Wow. In other words, they're like, we shake hands, we agree. Anybody know what happened? Give me some covenants that somebody that talking about the children of Israel done already entered into. Go ahead now, Yar.
I say the law, statutes, and amendments.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. When you say law, the covenant. Read that definition again.
Okay.
And I understand the question. Go ahead, read it.
A mutual agreement between two or more persons,
Right.
to do or refrain from doing certain acts.
Right. In other words, the Most High said, "Take heed that we don't enter into a covenant, man, in the inhabitants of those people's lands."
Right.
We here in America, where we at? You know,
Right.
we in a place where people we don't even understand their language.
Right.
And then, so when we enter, what covenants have we what the tribe of Gad, did they do anything to get? Go ahead, somebody raise your hand. You answer that question now. What did the tribe of Gad do that the United States government did against the tribe of Gad for covenants? Go ahead.
They killed them and took their land.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, say that aloud.
They killed them and they took.
Yeah,
their
don't be
land.
afraid to say that. Go ahead, Claudius. Go ahead.
He said what I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, go ahead and say it. Say it in your word. Go ahead.
I said they traded food and made their own little agreement between them and what they want to call them, the pilgrims.
Those little pilgrim with the pointed shoes and the hat. Go ahead.
Loafers.
And penny loafers. Well, we used to call them penny loafers. I mean, the real thing, man. And so that's what Thanksgiving is, right?
Right.
Tell me a little bit about Thanksgiving, man. How did they go there and because see, you make covenants, we start making covenants with other nations and other people, you're accepting their what? Go ahead.
Their ways.
Exactly.
Right.
Their ways, and what's some of their ways that we followed after? Go ahead.
Worshiping other gods,
Worship.
idolizing other gods.
And there are other gods. Give me some of them gods, man. Come on now.
Like I said, you got Muslim, you got the Zodiac.
Yeah. All these gods, man, and then all these other gods, because it all started right there in Egypt. Well, actually before that, but right there in Egypt, when we read about a little earlier where they worshiping the molten calf. Remember?
Right.
And Aaron got up there, and he's sitting up there, getting in there. They had the people off and onto a whole nother understanding about worshiping these gods, man. And they started worshiping those gods. And then when they get into the land, and the Lord said, "Oh boy, they're getting ready to go into this land here now. They're gonna be worshiping other gods, right?"
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then when they got into when we wound up in America, how many covenants? You remember the treaties that the Native American broke?
Yes.
Hey,
It's life. I mean,
go ahead.
they broke over 600 treaties.
You know. They say it was less than that, but it's actually, like you said, 600 and something.
Right.
And then here, read this right here. Read that. Read that.
Okay.
What those treaties based off of?
The
And
treaty.
read up above it too a little bit.
All right. Okay.
Right. Because you start the Most High, we basically tell you that our Native American Gad and Reuben, you can't make no covenant with the white man, right?
Right.
They say he spoke with forked tongue, didn't he?
All right.
Because that's what he is, man. He's a devil. Go ahead, read.
Concluded during the nearly 100-year period from
Right.
the Revolutionary War
Right.
to the aftermath of the Civil War. Some 368 treaties would define the relationship between the United States and the Native Americans for centuries.
And we know there were more, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
Right.
The treaties were based on the fundamental idea that each tribe was an independent nation with their own right to self-determination and self-rule. But as white settlers began moving into Native American lands, this idea came into conflict with the relentless pace of westward
expansion.
Westward expansion. That means white people move and Indian get the hell out the way.
Right.
Those are our people, man. We were here before anybody, right? You know, then the white man come around, he want to make these. No, we're gonna have some treaties, man. But the Most High don't make no covenant with these people, man.
Right.
Because that's where you gonna get Thanksgiving out of them.
Right.
You gonna be carving a turkey. Give me some other. Go ahead. You finished reading that? Got some on there? That good?
Yeah, it just said resulting in many broken promises on
Many broken what?
many broken promises.
Many broken promises of those covenants and treaties. That's it right there.
Right.
And we're still doing it right now. We're going to elaborate on that a little bit more, right? Many broken promises. Tell me, what's some more? What they do to the? What did they do to Gad, man?
Man.
Huh?
If I may.
Go ahead.
They burned Gad. They put him on stakes, like almost hung him up on wood and burn them alive. They killed the kids, either shave their head off, you know what I'm saying, things like that.
And these are all because they believed in them.
Yeah.
They had a covenant with them. They believed in them. You know, you got this land, you can have this buffalo and all this, and they threw them smallpox blankets and burned them and gave them in the middle of the winter. Man, they're supposed to be helping them survive the winter, and they gave us smallpox blankets, man.
Right.
What kind of? That's why the Most High, you can't. In other words, what's the result? You can't trust them then, right?
Right.
So that's why I read that again, verse 12. Where we at? And the Most High is telling us way back there, long time ago, right?
Right.
Long time ago, what? Read that again, verse 12.
Verse 12.
Right.
Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land.
That you make a promise or oath or an agreement with the inhabitants of somebody's land that the Most High is taking you through. So don't make no covenant with these people here.
Right.
Don't say, you know, I'll give you guys so many blankets, so many wampum sticks or whatever they said back there. Right. You know, that's what the Most High didn't want us to do. Finish reading.
Lest, it's like it. Okay.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land,
Right.
whither thou goest, lest it be for a snare in the midst of thee.
What's that mean? Lest it be for a snare in the midst of thee. Go ahead. Elaborate. Go ahead.
All right, if I could. It's talking about lest there be a trap.
Trap.
Right.
Wrap it up for him. Right. Lest it be for a what?
A snare.
A snare or a trap, right?
Right.
Because that's what we are right now in America. And snares, traps, right?
Right.
Name some traps. Where you think that wicked Christian church is?
Snail.
Talk about it. Go ahead.
Right.
I was about to say,
Go ahead.
damn. I say the hood projects trap.
Right.
That's a good one. There. Clap it up for that brother right there. What did you say? The hood. Read that again. Say that again.
I said, like, the hood and the projects is the trap.
Here we are, the salt of the earth. You got something, Sharp? Here we are, the salt of the earth, and we know that living in the hood. Here we are, the salt of the earth, supposed to be the preeminent man,
Right.
the Most High's chosen people, and we live in the hood. Go ahead, Claudius.
Dope house.
In a dope house. Go ahead, talk about it.
They call it the trap. It's a trap for a reason.
It's a trap. Go ahead, explain that. Why is it a trap?
Even though you selling dope, next thing you know, the police raiding enough, you getting 15 years off a nickel bag.
Right. They giving us of course, we ain't supposed to be destroying our body, but they giving us time. It's a trap, and then that trap is to throw you in jail.
Right.
Right.
And throw you in why are you in jail? I mean, why are you in jail? They using you for cheap, free labor, pretty much, right?
Right.
I mean, what do they pay you? I don't know, a few dollars,
$2.
$2, so you can buy a pack of cigarettes and to be more than a trap. Go ahead, Nayar.
I said the slavery is a trap too.
Yeah, what do you mean?
As far as like, they want you to to be in there all these years to even get
Oh, yeah.
retirement and stuff like that. You gotta work all the way to the
That's
end.
whatever, brother. Exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah. I'll let me elaborate on that one. You're right. See. It's a. Jesus, that's a good one, man. It's like in America, they tell you to go and pull yourself up by your bootstrap.
Right.
Trying to make a covenant with these people, it's a trap, man. Because you can't. Pull yourself up by your bootstrap, and then in the end of something, at the end of so many years, we're gonna give you a little retirement. Turn out, man, like they'll fire you before you even get there.
Right.
Am I right or wrong?
Right.
It's a damn miracle that you make it a month on a job.
Right.
Because then they want you to train. So it's all a trap, man. But that's right. And then so you got the trap house here. Look, America, you can't operate under Esau's traps. And that's what this is. Be careful. Don't get into his habit because they know, if you can't beat them, then we'll make you join us. Right?
Okay.
All these, that's what they want to do. So how else do you, let's read a little bit more. Go ahead. Where we at? So to avoid these traps and these snares, go ahead. Give me 13.
Verse 13.
Right.
But ye shall destroy their altars, break their images, and cut down their groves.
Talk to me, man. What is this talking about when you say you shall destroy their altars? This is a good one here. Right. Come on, talk to me. What altars? Go ahead.
Like they place where they worship or whatever.
Who?
The heathens, the other nations. Whatever.
The other nations, right? Clap it up, right? And that Caesar Borgia, what other nation they have gotten all these nations around us, America, Esau has caused us to worship in his Christian churches, right?
Right.
And our pastors, what do? Lord help us. What have our pastors done? They ain't helped the situation, right? They want our people to vote. They want our this is traps, man.
Right.
Read that again.
Come with God.
Destroy verse 13.
But ye shall destroy their altars, break their images, and cut down their groves.
Cut down their groves. Because what they do is worship idols in those groves, man. And now it's a little bit more sophisticated now. They hide. Back then, that's what they were doing, going out there saying, man, I'm going to eat me some of this pork. I'm serious. Because the other nations eat it. They ain't die. Right. And so they're going to go behind a little grove tree over here and take their little trinkets and items. Because, see, if they don't believe in Yahweh, then they're going to have some other God, right?
Right.
And it says, read that again, 13.
Verse 13. But ye shall destroy their altars.
The Bible says, destroy them altars. Now, he's trying to tell you ahead of time, right?
Okay.
Not to get involved with their gods, right? And give me, because, and the wicked pastors, they take these churches. Esau give them the free money.
Right.
I mean, Esau tell them 501(c), right? Free money, and tell them, look, all you got to do is just preach and teach the people erroneously, right?
Right.
And then I'll be your way for some money, and that's all they think about. And then now you open the door for everything, all kind of spirits, homosexual, everything, right? These are traps, man. But look, give me let's say this how give me Psalms 81:9. I think it is. Yeah. 81:9. Talk about these wicked pastors, man. These T.D. Jakes and this Creflo Dollars and all these people that would get up and take our people and say it's okay to go out and sin all week. And then come here, what day they going on? Sunday now?
Yeah. Right.
Come in on Sunday, and then we're gonna allow you. We're gonna throw you down on the ground and get you about half naked and throw a sheet over you. Am I right?
Okay.
Go out, and then we're gonna let you go out back and smoke a cigarette because you got a nicotine habit, right?
Right.
And what else? And matter of fact, the pastor might go out there and smoke some dope in his room next day. Come on, y'all can smoke some. Go ahead.
Oh, so like,
What you got? Go ahead.
You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Psalms.
Oh, no, go ahead. You got it? No, you got it? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Psalms 81 and 9.
Wait a minute. Is that what I said? Okay, go ahead. What we got?
There shall be no strange. There shall be no strange God be in thee, neither shall thou worship any strange God.
That's what. Is that it on 9? Finish reading. Go finish reading. Go finish reading.
Verse 10.
Right.
I am the Lord,
Right.
thy God,
Right.
which brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
See, the Lord brought us out of the land of Egypt, and then therefore Aaron had and all those people down there worshiping never made it to the promised land. That's what we're talking about here in 34, because the Most High was trying to prepare them, and but he was trying to say, you know, these stiff-necked fools right here, they don't want nothing,
Right.
you know. And but anyway, finish reading.
Open thy mouth wide,
Right.
and I will fill it.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 11.
Right.
My people could not hearken. My people would not hearken to my voice.
Right. What they did, they wouldn't what?
My people would not hearken
He's
unto my
talking
voice.
about the 12 tribes of Israel would not do what? Hearken to his voice. What does hearken mean? Go ahead.
Take heed. Slack.
Huh?
Take heed.
Take heed, or just basically what were you going to say?
Listen.
Yeah, it means both of those, right? They would not listen, or they wouldn't listen, or they wouldn't hearken, right? Finish reading.
My people would
Right.
not hearken to my voice.
Right.
And Israel would none of me.
Finish reading.
Verse 12. So I gave them up unto their own hearts. Lust.
Gave them up to their own, or whatever they do, whatever they want to do out here in these churches. The Most High said, you don't listen, I'm just going to give you up to your own mind.
Right.
In the heart to mind,
Right.
so I'm going to give you up to your own mind. Finish reading.
And they walk in their own counsel.
And they what?
And they walk in their own counsel.
They walk in their own counsel, man. What does that mean? Go ahead.
They own understanding.
Their own, then yeah. Give me that. Find that. Lean not to their own understanding. Find that for me, Kazimar.
Okay.
Lean not to their own understanding. There's a precept for that. Read that again now, y'all.
Hokan.
Right.
So I gave them up unto their own hearts. Lust.
Mm-hmm.
And they walked in their own counsel.
They walked in their own counsel, not the counsel of Commander General YAHANNA
Right.
or General Mahiman and I.S.U.P.K, right? They walked under their what?
In their own counsel.
You got that, guys?
Almost there.
Lean not to their own understanding. Finish reading the yard.
Hokan. Verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me,
Mm-hmm.
and Israel had walked in my ways.
Okay, give me Proverbs 3 and 5. You get you look it up. Proverbs 3 and 5.
I got it.
Okay, good. Nayar, finish reading.
Verse 14.
Right.
I should soon have subdued their enemies,
Right.
and turn my hand against their adversities.
Right.
Adversaries.
And an adversary. Good. Yeah, that's just what the Most High would have done. Just listen. Go read that.
Proverbs 3 and 5.
Right.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart.
With how much?
With all your heart.
Trust in the Lord with all your mind, right?
Right.
And do what?
And lean not unto your own understanding.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be leaning to their own counsel, right?
Right.
Read that counsel part again in the yard.
Hokan.
Right. You ain't supposed to be out there smoking dope and going out there doing what your own counsel, doing what your own brothers want to do, and wind up in these trap houses. Go ahead, read.
So I gave them up unto their own hearts, lust, and they walked in their own counsel.
And they walk their own counsel. Read that again. Give me that Psalms definition again. Psalms, precept? Go ahead. What did the Most High tell us not to do, cuz?
Lean not, trust in the Lord with
Right.
all your heart.
Right.
And lean not into your own
You're
understanding.
supposed to trust in the Most High. How do you trust in the Most High with all your mind? How do you do that? Go ahead.
I don't believe what he said
But how do you do that?
by doing it.
Clap it up. Hey, in other words, don't talk about it. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's say that again.
Just do it.
Just do it, right? In other words, you got to get in the I.S.U.P.K to get a proper understanding of counsel, right? You know, true brotherhood. But they were going out there. It's like they in these churches and all and everything that we go through out here in this world and out here just walking out here in the streets, man. That counsel right there. Read that again for me, Nayar.
Khan. So I gave them up into their own hearts, lust, and they walked in their own counsel.
Their own counsel, man. Their own mind wanted to walk in their own counsel. And the Most High said, don't do that. Don't lean to your own others. The psalmist, David, said, don't lean to your own understanding. Did he not? All right. Is that all? Is it on that, Nayar? Or you got, give me, is that it on that? Finish reading.
Verse 15.
Right. Verse what?
Verse
15?
Yeah.
Okay, read. Go ahead.
The haters of the Lord.
The who?
The haters of the Lord.
Ooh, go ahead, finish reading.
Should have submitted themselves unto him.
The haters of the Lord. Who in the world is the haters of the Lord? They had them back in that day. They had them back in Paul's day. Right. They had them. They got them right now. Right. Who are the haters of the Lord? And should have what? They should have committed. You said something like
they should have submitted themselves unto him.
Should have submitted themselves unto them. The Pharisees, right? So who are the haters of the Lord? Especially up in these churches, man. Who hate their people, man? Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's like the oppressor.
The oppressor, yeah. Right. But who amongst our people that hate our people? Read that again. Read that verse again.
The haters of the Lord
right.
should have submitted themselves unto him.
Okay, so you talking about our people.
Constantly.
So who are amongst our people are the haters of the Lord?
So-called leaders, pastors.
Yeah, clap it up. Clap it up. Yeah, so y'all talk out loud, man. Y'all like y'all got some silent blues or something here. Hell, you know. But the pastors, right? They hate our people, man. They would have to hate our people to tell them to go out and to tell a woman that it's okay to climb the stripper pole on Wednesday and come to church on Tuesday, come to prayer meeting on Wednesday, right? And go whole out on Friday and come to church on Sunday.
Right.
Or we actually got a party on Saturday night first, right? And we got to look and make sure we're not into that, man. But read that again, Kalatazar. Nayar.
Verse 15.
Right.
The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves unto him.
They should have submitted themselves. Our leaders should have done that. But they hate our people, right?
Right.
Because they're leaders. And they can influence. Go ahead.
But their time should have endured forever.
Right.
Verse 16. He should have fed them also.
Should have what?
He should have fed them also with the finest of the wheat.
Right.
And with honey.
Right.
Out of the rock should I have satisfied thee.
Right. This is but instead what they give us. Instead of the finest, they give us the slops. Right. Tell you go ahead and eat. Go ahead, go in there, y'all.
Okay, they gave us pig intestines.
Clap it up for that. Yeah. We should be eating steak. But what the pastor say you can do? Go ahead.
The pastor said, All you gotta do is pray over it. He'll be all
Pray over it.
Right.
You know, these are the haters of the Lord, right?
Right.
They hate your people. I hate a damn hater.
Right.
Throw his ass out somewhere. He's fit for nothing.
Right.
You don't want to hear the real words I gotta say. Go kick his ass in the street somewhere. I hate a hater. Because what he's done is hate his own people.
Right.
When you hate your people, man, pardon me for the English there, you know, but this is the language they taught me here in America. But when you hate your people, you would do anything against your people.
Right.
You'll have them eat pig intestines. You'll have them go smoke till they get lung cancer with marijuana and cigarettes. And go ahead, Nayar.
That's like I said. Then I got another example of that.
Go ahead.
Up to you.
Go ahead.
The drug dealers, you know how every Thanksgiving they want to pass out turkeys, but y'all selling dope to y'all freaking community.
Selling dope, and they got a little space, of time. Said, well, we ain't gonna sell no dope right now. We're gonna
Right.
pass out turkeys, right?
Right.
Hate they people.
Right.
Even the dope dealers, they hate their people, right? But them wicked pastors, we hate our people, man. Just like Aaron hated his people to send a molten calf.
Yeah.
See, you got to look at the parallels. You got to look at the understanding of what they're doing here, of what's going on here.
Right.
They hate our people, man. They make excuses, troublemakers. They got everything. A little weed won't hurt. See. Any more on that?
lies, so they say.
Good. That pretty much clears that up on that sort of, right? That's a good precept on that, right? Where we at? Verse what?
14.
Go ahead. Talk to me.
Exodus 34 and 14.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Go back and read 13 again. We ain't done on that.
All right.
Right.
Exodus 34 and 13.
Right.
But ye shall destroy their altars,
We show you how to destroy the altars. Go ahead.
break their images.
What's their images? What's the images they put in front of? Because when that image, we covenanted with that image.
Right.
Right? What's that image name?
God.
Go ahead. Talk to me, Claudio.
Caesar Borgia.
Caesar who?
Borgia.
What is that?
Supposed to be white Jesus.
That's the white Jesus that they made and then they don't want you to do what? Covenant with him, right?
Right.
Want you to follow him, right? Because that's what we're talking about here. I'm taking my time on this because people need to understand what we've done.
Right.
We've done wicked abominations. You ain't got anybody that's go out here and eating pig intestines, smoking dope, what else? And worshiping a white Jesus got some serious mental problems, man. I mean, serious. We all had mental problems, right?
Right.
Go ahead, finish reading. Break the images, right? So we need to break that image of Caesar Borgia, right?
Right.
And that when you say that, you said in a mouthful, right? You're saying that is like what Caesar Borgia ain't.
Right.
I mean, in America, Esau. That's all. Every time you look up, they my Jesus, right?
Right.
That's every Karen you run up to, everybody you see is white Jesus, right? Finish reading. And what?
And cut down their groves.
Cut them down. You know, why? Why are they gonna cut down the groves? Because that's go ahead.
But it's gonna break them.
Yeah. And that's where they went to hide their idols. So their groves is like cut their churches down.
Right.
Because that's where they hide their idols in. That's why our people went behind the groves and took some pork and ate it, smoked their cigarettes, just having church.
Right. So like, if I'm,
Go ahead.
So a grove is like a building.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I mean, you can say because the trees that was their worship place out there, right?
Right.
That's what they did. They went behind there with the idols. You know, they took the little trinkets, man, the triune god and whatever they took out, their little idols, and they worship in the groves, right?
Right.
Most High, he said, read that again, verse 13.
God. But ye shall destroy their altars, break their images,
Destroy their churches,
and
or
cut,
whatever they used in place of God. Go ahead.
and cut down their groves.
And cut down their groves, man.
Okay.
So they won't be hiding amongst them groves. That's so we won't be hiding on them.
Right.
In other words, don't you destroy that. Destroy it. Don't do that.
Right.
Go ahead. Verse what? 14?
God, verse
Right.
14. For thou shalt worship no other God.
Yeah,
For-
the Most High don't want you to worship other God. That just proof to let you know that they were using these as gods, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
For the Lord, whose name is jealous,
Right.
is a jealous God.
Right. Exactly. Where? 15?
God.
Go ahead.
Verse 15, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land, and they go a whoring after their gods, and do sacrifice unto their gods. And one call thee, and thou eat of his sacrifice.
Hey, read that again.
God.
I mean, we went over this a little bit. Read that again. Let's get in detail with it. Go ahead.
Lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land,
Right.
it's like with the inhabitants of the land, and they go a whoring and after their gods, and do sacrifice unto their gods. And one call thee, and thou eat of his sacrifice.
Explain that. Going who's the white man's God? These other nations, especially, and this time it was Pharaoh, right? Hamite, he had his gods. That molten calf, they had all kind of gods, right? Ra, all kind of them, right?
Right.
All kind. I mean, I'm not going to do a class on that. It's just too many to name right now.
Right.
I just name one of them. Ra, the molten calf. That one. Can't remember what it was called.
All right.
Ball, yeah, ball. I got all. Now I don't know if that's ball. I don't know, but we'll get into that. Go ahead. Name some more. In other words, we're not supposed to be making a covenant with the inhabitants of the land. That's the whole point.
Right.
Because they got other gods. That's the whole point.
Right.
And then Most High didn't want you to be bothered with them. Finish reading on that and go whoring after them. Man, how do you go whoring after a god, man?
Right.
Go ahead.
Lesson.
Yeah, you lusting after God. I mean, go ahead.
I was like, the name of that was Molech, my bad.
Molech. There you go. Clap it up for the brother right there. Exactly right. Molech.
Yeah.
Molech. Go ahead. Finish reading.
God. Verse 16, and thou take of their daughters unto thy sons. And I was like, okay, sorry.
And thou take, and thou what?
And thou take of their daughters unto thy sons, and their daughters go a whoring after their gods, and make thy sons go whoring after their gods.
Oh, have mercy. In other words, that's why the Lord said, don't go after these other nations and their women, right? And then all the women should be going after white women and Indian women and other nations,
right.
Because you're going to do what? What are they going to cause you to do if you do that? Go ahead.
Don't turn away from Yahweh.
Clap it up for that,
Right.
brother. You're going to do what? Turn away from Yahweh.
Right.
It'll make you, it'll turn you away from God, because he's a jealous God. He don't want you to be out there taking these wives, man. That's a whole lot of can be said about that. That's why there's a law against take a wife of your own nation, man.
Right.
That's you don't just go and just go out there. Read verse, what we at, 16? Read that again.
And thou take of their daughters unto thy sons, and their daughters go a whoring after their gods, and make thy sons go a whoring after their gods.
Dang. You don't want to be worshiping after. You don't want to marry no Edomite god, a woman with the Edomite god, do you? Because she going to take you to Caesar Borgia, right?
Right.
She don't know your God, man. So and I'm just use white women. That's many other, other nations, right?
Right.
Elamites, Moab,
Right.
East Indians, all of them. Don't go after them gods. Finish reading.
Verse 17, thou shalt make thee no molten gods.
Right. What? Oh Lord. And that's what Aaron did?
Right.
Made a molten. What god was that? That calf. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Sitting up there, and then he knew better. But he's sitting up there. He's sitting up there just like a pastor would do.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, it's okay. Like, and he's sitting up there, and Moses is up there trying to get these commandments, and had to break them. We're gonna find out here in a second. Keep reading.
Verse 18, the feast of unleavened bread thou shalt keep 7 days.
Now, yeah, go ahead.
Thou shalt eat unleavened bread as I command thee in time of the month Abib, for for the month of Abib thou camest out from Egypt.
So the Most High is telling them when you pass through this land here back then, we done went through Exodus almost.
Right.
But after when you remember when they were in Egypt and Pharaoh and we were driving out, they were getting the Egyptians put in their place with all these plagues.
Right.
And the Most High was now trying to say, now you get ready to go to another land with some Mohamites up in here,
Right.
and other nations, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we've just got through reading. Don't marry their women. Don't eat their foods. Don't worship their gods, right?
Right.
Finish reading. Where you at?
It's like
Verse 19.
Verse 19.
Uh-huh.
All that openeth the matrix is mine,
Mm-hmm.
and every firstling among thy cattle, whether ox or sheep, that is male.
Mm-hmm. Finish reading.
Verse 20. But the firstling of an ass thou shalt redeem with the lamb. And if thou redeem him not, then thou shalt break his neck.
Break his neck.
God.
Get it ready. Finish reading.
All the firstborn of thy sons thou shalt redeem.
Right.
And none shall appear before me empty.
Right. The Most High is basically saying bring something for sacrifice, right? Because you're getting ready to go up against them. The Most High is looking for your allegiance, really.
Right.
He's looking for you to be straight, the 12 tribes of Israel. But
Right.
finish reading.
Verse 21. 6 days thou shalt work, but on the seventh day thou shalt rest. In earing time and harvest thou shalt rest.
And
thou shalt.
earring time,
God.
like when you don't have enough. Look up that word earring. I think it's when you don't have enough food, and that the harvest is not as good. Look it up in the Zonoman, I believe. There, you got it, nigga? In earring times, it's like I think, and in harvest times, and harvest thou shalt rest. I think when the land is, read that again, verse 21.
Come on.
Make sure here.
6 days thou shalt work, but on the seventh day thou shalt rest.
Right.
In earing time and in harvest thou shalt rest.
In earing time and in harvest thou shalt rest. You got that word? I think it's spelled EARING.
Kind of. Almost like earring.
Sorta, yeah. Airing times. Might be because this is
Kinda.
Old English,
So like,
Go ahead.
It make me, when I hear that, it kind of makes me think of like an ear of corn.
Yeah.
Harvest. So it's like earring
It
time.
might be. I don't know. I'm not.
Something like that.
It could be. I'm really not. What you got?
This is the definition of earring in
Right.
the Zondervan Bible Dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it mean rendering is blowing. Oh, I think it's a long one. It's like
What is it? Read that again for me there. That
Come on.
wow, until he finds that.
6 days thou
Right.
shalt work,
Right.
but on the seventh day thou shalt rest. In earing time
Mm-hmm.
and in harvest thou shalt rest.
Mm-hmm. Let me think. I got it right here, I
Oh, it
believe.
got like 2 R's in there. That's why.
all.
Yeah, that's a different ear.
Yeah. It says a line used. Okay, fast can sell in it.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that's right.
You got it?
Oh yeah, there's like plowing.
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 There you go. That's what it means.
Right.
Okay. That's simply what it means. So basically, this in earring times is like plowing, right? It's used authorized. Okay. So basically, what that means. Read that again. Well, I see what it means now. Go ahead.
Kind of what kind.
Mm-hmm.
6 days thou shalt work.
Right.
But on the
Well, yeah. Verse what?
21.
Read.
6 days thou shalt work, but on the seventh day shalt rest.
Mhm.
Thou shalt rest.
Mhm.
In earing
And
time.
what?
In earing time.
That means in plowing time.
Right.
When you plowing the land.
Right.
open it up, getting ready. You know, going through detail because you need to see what Israel's going through. Go ahead.
Right.
Where's your chat at? You got it up?
Yeah, kind of. I was,
Go ahead. Uh-huh.
And in harvest thou shalt rest.
Yeah, and when you get ready to harvest your crop, and in earing times, and when even when you plow, 6 days shall thy work on the seventh. In other words, he was giving you the Sabbath, basically. When you know
Right.
that's not that you do what same thing we do on the Sabbath right now, right? What do we do on the Sabbath? Right, you need to rest or whatever. You're supposed to let the land rest or whatever. You know,
God.
you have to. Then just follow the Sabbath, right?
Right.
And if you gotta, it is something. In other words, you have no brother working for you on the Sabbath that plows right now. Don't have him out there plowing on the Sabbath.
Right.
Because that's your land. What you doing that for? Hey, you breaking the Sabbath, right? That's really what that means. Go ahead. Where we at?
22.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 22.
Right.
And thou shalt observe the feast of weeks,
Mm-hmm.
of the first fruits.
Oh, is that it?
Oh, yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
21. Okay, got you. Majid? Call up the next. State your registry.
Now y'all, Bun Yahweh, Bun Yahweh.
Now y'all,
Ban Yahweh, Ban
Ban
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
How about Shem Yahweh Brakdam?
How about
Shem
you?
Yahshua Brakatah.
Shalom.
La Shalom.
Shalom. Okay, blow the horn. Good. Good shop you. Oh, you see? Use the herd, get that wine, buddy. All right, where we at?
We are
Verse 22, right?
Yeah, verse 22, 34 and 22 in the Hebrew.
7 verses, right?
Oh, okay.
All right, take your time.
Come,
You know, he's going to correct you if he needs to, right?
Come,
If you have to, take over, you know.
come.
Go ahead.
Why? Ka, ga, sha, ba, a, ta, da, sha, ha, la, la ka, ba, ba, wa. Oh, that's like ka.
But yeah, but
Oh, so that's like baka, wa, ra, ya. Kwa, kwatza, ya, ra. Ka, kata, ya. Oh, katai, yum. Wa, waka, ga. Ha, sa, ya, pa. Or what notes like?
oh yeah, okay.
Okay, that's right. Okay. Kwa.
That's a thought.
Oh, sorry. I mean, the kwa, ra, pa, ta.
Okay.
Hasha, na, ha. Shala, sha. Ba'a. I mean, sorry. Pa'a, ma, yum.
Okay.
Basha, na, ha.
Go ahead, finish.
Yara, ah, ha. Allah, Kala, Kala, Taza, Kala, Taza, Ba, Wara, Ka, Ata, Ba, Naya, Panaya, Ha, Ha'a, Ka, Na, Yaha, Ra, Ha, Allah, Ha, Ya, Asha, Ra'a, La, 24. Baya, Wa, Ra, Yasha. That's a Kara, Kawa, Ya, Kara, Ya, Yum. So like, Masha, Bapa, Na, Ya, Ka, Waha, Ra, Ba, Raka, Ra, Waha, Ra, Ka, Ba, Ta, Yum. Yeah, so like Ka, Ta, Ka, Gaba, Wa, La, Ka, Wala, Ya, Ka, Ma, Ka, Ayasham, Yahash, select Ayasha, Ata, Ra, Taza, Ka, Shala, Sha, Pa, Ama, Yum, Basha, Na, Ha. Verse 25. La'a, Ta, Sha, Ka, Ta. Allah, Ka, Ma, Taza. Kama, Kayum, no. Dum, Za, Ba, Kaya, Wa, La, Yala, Ya, Na,
Laba Kwa Ra. Zaba Ka Kaga. Apasa Ka. Ra'asha Ta. Bakara Raya. Aka Ma. It's like Ada Ma Ta Ka. Taba Ya'a. Baya Ta. Yaha Wa Ha. Allah. Oh, select. Oh, that's it. That was select. Allah Haya Ka. La'a Taba Shala. Aga Ka Ya. Baka La Ba. Amawa. Verse 27. Raya Aba Ra. Mawa. Yaha Raha. Yahweh. It's like Allah Mashaha. Kata Ba La Ka. Ata Ha Ka. Hada Ba Raya Yum. So like Ha'a Laha Kaya Allah Pa Ya. Hada By Ra Yum. Ahala Ha. Kara Ya. Ata Ka. Barayata. Wa'ata. Yashara Allah. Verse 28. Raya Ha Ya Shum. Ama Yaha. Oh, so Asa. Oh, Ain. So like Ara Ba'a Yum. Yawa Kawasa. Ra'a Ra Ba'a Yum. Laya Laha Laka Sa. Laka Lakam La'a Aka La. Wama Yum. La'a Shata Ra Ya. Let me see. Let me start over. Shata Ha Raya Ka Taba. Allah Ha La Kata. Ata Da Ha. Oh, it's like Daba Raya Haba Ra Yata Asha Ra Ta Ha Hada Ba Ra Slack Hara Hada Ba Ra Yum.
That's right, brother. Come on. See? It's a whole lot better, ain't it? That's what practice takes, man. Coming to the Lashawan Kodash class, right? Right. You know, and I know I've seen you there in class, man. You just keep working on that, right? Where we at?
All right, now we are at Exodus 34 and 22.
22?
Okay.
Right. And of course, let me reiterate. I mean, this is like when Moses, you know, he got the 2 tables of stone, man, and he's bringing them down because he broke those other 2.
Right.
You know, and then he's coming down. I mean, it's the Lord is preparing them to go through the promised land. You know, we got brand new tables of stones now, right?
Right.
But now, so we go pick it up in 22. Go ahead. And it's telling you also, take heed. Don't make no covenants when you go through these lands. That's what we got to get through, right?
Right.
All right, go ahead. Pick it up. Read.
Exodus 34 and 22.
Oh, wait a minute. We got any comments over there?
You got Sister Parabov check there.
Mm-hmm.
And you got Sister Natasha check there.
Okay, let's clap it up for sisters right there. Sister Parabah and Sister Natasha. Right. We're glad to have people in the chat that come on Sabbath service. So go pick it up. What we got?
Exodus 34 and 22.
Right.
And thou shalt serve. Thou shalt observe.
Observe.
Oh, God.
Read that again.
Thou shalt observe the feast of weeks.
Right. Yeah. 'Cause yeah, the Lord is just telling them basically how they are to behave and act. Right.
Right.
Right. All through the chat, man. Every time he's chatting with them and talking to them, he's telling them how to behave, how to do things proper, right?
Right.
How to do things right, and how to where are we at? Just finish reading. I believe we can kind of skip down a little bit because this is like things we've read, like milking. He said seed. You know, we've already talked about. If you look at this, he's reiterating, or he's going over again what I told you to do.
Right.
You know, just like you said, Dad just said, did I tell you to take that garbage out? Mm-hmm. and telling you instructions on how to do it. I don't care if he tell you 4 or 5 times, at least it's putting it through your mind, right?
Right.
So you can next time, because you're going to get a spanking. In other words, pay attention.
Right.
And a lot of people say, I'm tired of hearing this. I'm tired of hearing what all this is about, you know? I'm tired of reading the same thing. Well, take your same thing behind over there and sit down somewhere and let's get these lessons done. And if we have to repeat them again until you do them right, then you won't hear the same thing over and over again, right?
Right.
That's what this is saying. Finish reading. Pick up. Where you at? Verse. Skip
22.
all the way down to the Lord knows the right these verses. Go to 27. Skip down there. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
Exodus 34 and 27.
Right.
And the Lord said unto Moses, write thou these words, for after the tenor of these words I have made a covenant with thee and with Israel.
Right. The tenor. That's the understanding the language. How you're supposed to see it.
Right.
Right. Go ahead. Read.
Verse 28.
Right.
And he was there with the Lord 40 days and 40 nights.
Moses was up there 40 days and 40 nights. A lot of people don't realize that, right?
Right.
You know, just like Christ is in the 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness. Finish reading.
He did neither eat bread nor drink water.
Right. Finish reading.
And he wrote upon the tables the words of the covenant, the 10 commandments.
Finish reading.
Verse 29.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass when Moses came down from the Mount Sinai
Yeah.
with 2 tables of testimony in Moses' hand,
Mm-hmm.
when he came down from the mount, that Moses wist not that the skin of his face shone while he talked with them.
What does that mean? Because there's 600 and some commandments, right? You know, but the Most High had Moses put these things down. I mean, it just mentions 10 of them, but there's 600. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Kalatazar. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
On that one that you just asked, what does that mean?
Right. What?
Face
Yeah.
shone while they talk. But they say because he been out there with the Most High, he had all that light on him.
Had that light on him. Had that spirit all on him. Right. In other words, his how you explain that? He's been fasting, man, for 40 days, 40 nights. What do you expect him to be? Clean, pure, hard to look at him. God damn, this man like shonen, like he got the spirit all on him, and they can see that.
Right.
And then what? Finish reading. You had some more to say on that?
Yeah, I was also gonna say, that's why they thought he was up there dead, because he was up there 40 days and 40 nights.
Hey, clap it up for him. And then and initially, before on that first commandment, the first commandment that he brought down. That's why that they like you said, they thought he was up there dead, and then they said, well, shoot, let's just make us another god, right? Let's make us a god down here. But that's a wrong move, man, and that's what we do down here.
Right.
We think the Lord don't exist, right? So we go there and we find in church, and we go whoring after their gods, SKYPE, right?
Right.
And we make a covenant with him.
Right.
So that God he don't exist. Go ahead, read.
Verse 30.
Right.
And when Aaron and all the children of Israel saw Moses, behold, the skin of his face shone,
It was shining, man. Go ahead.
and they were afraid to come nigh
They
him.
were afraid. Yeah, I mean, you got to understand that. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yes, that's a whole nother lesson in itself, right?
right.
But just that Moses had the all that light was on him, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 31. And Moses called unto them, and Aaron and the rulers of the congregation returned unto him. And Moses talked with them.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 32. And afterward, all the children of Israel came nigh, and he gave them in commandment all that the Lord had spoken with him in Mount Sinai.
Right.
Verse 33.
Uh-huh.
And until Moses had done speaking with them, he put a veil on his face.
He put a veil on his face. Why he put that veil on his face? Go ahead.
If I make, because he glowing, it's shining.
He glowing.
It's
He's
too bright.
shining. In other words,
He bright.
you couldn't stand to look on him. This is real stuff, man.
Right.
When YAHANNA come back here, he gonna be glowing and shining with a sword in his hand,
Right.
Right.
and glistening, get ready to cut some heads off, right? Ain't playing around. Go ahead, read.
Verse 34.
Mm-hmm.
But when Moses went in before the Lord to speak with him, he took the veil off.
He took it off. You didn't have to have it, right?
Right.
But he in front of the people. In this particular case, a lot of people make a whole religion out of this.
Right.
This ain't no religion. Just trying to tell you in instance what's happened. This is for the children of Israel, man.
Right.
Nobody else need to apply because it's not for you. It's for the seed of Israel, right? If you notice, every time he took, matter of fact, finish reading.
Oh, God. Until he, it's like, Moses went in before the Lord to speak with him.
Right.
He took the veil off
Right.
until he came out. And he came out and spake to the children of Israel.
Children of who?
The children of
The
Israel.
Bible says to the children of Israel.
Right.
So why anybody else trying to make a religion out of this?
Right.
It ain't them. It ain't for them, right?
Right.
This is just evidence to let you know this is for the children of Israel, right?
Right.
Go ahead, read.
That which he was commanded. Verse
Right.
35.
Right.
And the children of Israel.
Children of who?
The children of Israel.
There you go. Talking about children of Israel again, y'all. So this only can be talking about the children of Israel.
Right.
And let you know, man, when you start, when the Bible says children of Israel, it means that. It don't mean everybody can be grafted in. You got the children of this, everybody's the children of Israel. This
Right.
is specific people.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. And that, well, let's just say native, the natives, right?
Right.
Leave that American off of there, right? Go ahead, read.
And the children of Israel saw the face of Moses,
Right.
that the skin of Moses' face shone,
Show 'em, man.
and Moses put the veil upon his face again.
He put it on there again, right?
Right.
And then until he went to do what?
Until he went in to speak with
Like
him.
I said, that's a whole nother lesson itself, man. For
Right.
stiff-necked people, for hard-headed people, and they definitely can't be looking up at Moses. He done been up to the Lord. Why do you think the Lord told him not to come up there? Because they knew everybody wasn't gonna be able to fast like Moses, 40 days and 40 nights.
Right.
And it's like But Esau, man, he wants you to worship him, right? But we don't worship him, man. We don't worship him and take his gods. You know, you make covenants with his God. When you go and want to be a policeman in this land, what do you have to do? Put your hand on the Bible, right?
Right.
And do what? Say some oath, some false oath. I promise. Who been to court up in here? Yeah, who all been to court? I mean, you know, if you've been to court and you done seen a traffic ticket or something, you know, I ain't telling you what degree you done been in.
Right.
When you been up there with Esau, he say, what do he say? Promise to tell the truth, whole truth. He's telling you his law. He don't even tell the truth.
Right.
Breaking covenant, he's talking about, do you promise to tell the truth? I mean, you know, they shed our blood, but ask us, do we want to promise to tell the truth?
Right.
You know, over some understanding that he got and Caesar Borgia. In other words, do you promise to tell the truth under Caesar Borgia is what he's saying.
Right.
Because he ain't using the Bible.
Right.
Because he don't know. He don't even live the Bible, right?
Right.
He's nothing but an animal. Well, the Most High says separate him from it, right?
Good.
Separate so to keep them from spilling the blood of the children of Israel. That's what the Most High didn't want you to get involved here. Go back there and read me that verse 12 again. Because go ahead.
Exodus 34 and verse 12.
Right.
Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants
Lest you
of the
make
land.
a covenant, lest you join the police force. Read it again. Take heed to thyself.
Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the
Lest
inhabitants
you
of the
join
land.
the military of Esau. Read it again.
Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land.
Lest you get into his churches and start worshiping his Caesar Borgia. Read it again.
Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land,
Finish reading.
whether thou goest,
Right.
lest it be for a snare in the midst of thee.
Lest it be for a snare, man.
Right.
And that's what these are. That's what these traps are and these wicked pastors. They're heading out their churches. They taking this covenant. They're taking it, right? The Most High got something for this Esau and all these traps. He got something for these Hamites out here. He got something for these Elamites out here, right?
Right.
He's got something for them, and they spill our blood, man, in the street, right?
Right.
Bible says, take heed. You know, don't be part of them. And this would have never happened to us, man.
Right.
But no, we sitting up here, because the Most High's given us everything we need. And what did it? We do what? We still don't obey that.
Right.
What do we do? Go ahead, Colossus.
Go get a lobster plate.
Say it again.
Go get a lobster plate.
Oh, lobster plate. Yeah. Where you find them at? Red Lobster. You know, and it's easy. It's easy to go and eat shrimp. We was at eating somewhere the other day, and the lady, I said, "What's this?" I just want a fish plate, you know, 3 sides, and then they had a seafood meal. I'm saying to myself, "What's the difference?" Well, the difference is that you're gonna get lobster, crab. I think it was lobster. Not lobster. I'm sorry, shrimp.
They got shrimp on the
Got shrimp. You say you get some scalloped shrimp and the fish. I said, look at this. They make it easy, don't they? Our people are destroyed, man, for lack of knowledge, man, and lack of understanding.
Right.
Man, we want to serve the other gods. That's because you covenant with these people up in here. You take the white man as your God. And now, by taking him as your God, now you think that he's got the answer, and he let you open up a little restaurant or something like that, and while our people starve in the ghettos, and he holds you, now he's got you up there worshiping the churches. Now you got the homosexual churches up in here, and now the pastor's telling you, oh, it's okay, you're okay, 501(c), the homosexuals can be here, and open up your restaurant and sell what? Shrimp, crab, and lobsters.
Right.
You know, they make it easy for you to take that lobster plate. Yeah. They make it like it don't cost so much, you know. And you know what I'm saying? Come on now, y'all. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Y'all see what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. And deceive. Next thing you know, you done order something. You thinking you getting a fish plate, and they got shrimp on it. They say, what is these? Let me try these. And you eating up there eating snails. And what else? Roaches.
Sea roaches.
See, roaches. See, this is what our people do, not even knowing it. The Bible says, "Don't." It's a snare. It's a trap, right?
God.
That's one illustration. Y'all know them traps, man. Y'all just like y'all said. I mean, Gladys said, it's trap houses, man. Listen, y'all have to you have to do what? You have to do this. You can't just talk this. You have to do this Bible, right? That keeps the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what Moses, even back in the covenant, they said, all that you say, Moses, we will do.
Right.
And did they do it? No. Verse 12 tells you, the Bible says, take heed. So I've seen this people. This is a stiff-necked people.
Right.
Hard-headed. Don't want to do what I ask them to do. Won't want to follow a damn order.
Right.
Simple as that. But here in I.S.U.P.K, that's what we do. We follow orders.
Right.
And that's the reason why that keeps you, that we go to our, let me read a verse over there where it says, no, y'all, you reading the, don't.
It was Exodus 81 and 9.
Psalms 81.
Psalms.
Find that Psalms 81 and 9 for me again before we wrap this thing up. I think it was 16, really, wasn't it?
Kind of say it was like
81 and 16. Find that for me.
Psalms 81 and 16.
Go ahead.
He should have fed them also with the finest of the wheat, and with honey. Out of the rock should I have satisfied thee.
Yeah, we should be getting the best, right? Go ahead. That's it. Read verse 15. I think there's one of them
Yeah,
in
it
there.
was, I think it was.
Oh God.
Right.
Psalms 81 and 15.
Mm-hmm.
The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves unto him.
Them haters, them pastors, right?
Right.
They should have what? Hey, listen. Finish reading on that.
But their time should have endured forever.
Jeremiah 5 and 26. And go ahead. In other words, we should have the fat of the land been enduring this land forever. Right? Is that it on that? Give me Jeremiah 5. We're gonna before we close out here. Give me Jeremiah 5 and 26.
Jeremiah 5 and 26.
Right. We got a precept for that, right? Go ahead.
For among my people are found wicked men.
Oh, them wicked pastors, right?
Right.
They sitting up here. In other words, they want to join this covenant,
Right.
right? Finish reading.
They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap.
They catch.
men.
That's those traps.
Right.
Right. Go ahead.
They catch men.
Right. They set a trap. Read that again.
Oh God. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares.
Right.
They set a trap. They catch men.
Right. Read verse 25. Go back and read that one again.
Oh God. Verse 25.
Right.
Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins away these things. So like it, my bad. Your iniquities have turned.
Read that again.
God.
Right.
Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you.
In other words, that's the same. And read that again, Kalataza. Verse 15. I think that's the one. Yeah. That's
Psalms 81 and 15.
right.
The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves unto him.
Mm-hmm.
But their time should have endured forever.
When we should have been living here. Finish reading.
Verse 16. He should have fed them also with the finest of wheat and with honey. Out of the rock should I have satisfied thee.
Right. Instead, we wanted the shrimp, the crab, and lobster of the land,
Right.
and go after and whoring after the other gods of the other nations.
Right.
That's what our problem is, man. But but these leaders of ours, they have basically taken us and set us to these snares and these traps to catch men,
Right.
to catch us, and that's what the Lord had to push us away from the haters amongst our people, man.
Right.
You know, but did we do it? Look where we are. Look where we are in America. Caught up into these traps, caught into jails, right?
Right.
You know, we can't even get out of these prison houses, right?
Right.
You know, this is what we got. These Edomites feeding off our flesh, right? Feeding off our blood, man,
God.
right?
Right.
But that's what the Most High don't want you to do. That's we got to sit up here and take control by following these laws, statutes, and commandments. Am I right? Right? That's all we're going to have. Where we at? On 35, we'll pick that up next week.
Chapter 35, right?
Yeah, mark that.
Got a pen, sir.
Yeah. There you go. Where we at? Yeah. All right, that's it for that, right? All right, the Maji. Blow the horn there. Scrolls up. All right.
Sir. Sir, this is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shokah, Yahweh, Malataka, Taba'ah, Ratazakah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Ba'ashemayah, Nathan, Nanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalakanaw, Kabawatanaw, Kasalakanaw, Kabawatanaw, Wala'ah, Dabayayanaw, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashayanaw, Wayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wahala, Watapar, Wahalaya, Aman.
What he said in Hebrew, we say in English. Our Father,
Father,
art in heaven,
without
hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
kingdom come,
kingdom come,
will be done,
will be done,
in earth,
in earth,
as it is in heaven.
heaven.
Give us this day,
This day,
our daily bread.
daily bread.
Give us our debts.
Give us our debts.
Give our debtors.
Give our debtors.
Lead us not.
Lead us not.
Temptation.
Temptation.
But deliver us,
But deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
Not the kingdom,
God's kingdom,
the power,
power,
the glory,
glory,
ever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. Akak, the power. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Baba Kushah, Tananawa, Akak, La Pa'ah, Kal Malakah, Kal Madawa, Akak, La Tahar, Habatazaria, Akak, La Hakwia, Hamatia, Akak, Abra Hamata'ala, La Garsha, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, the water, Aman.
What he said in Hebrew, we said in English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of
Please
Yahushua.
give us the power.
Please give us the
to
power.
heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal
all manner of disease.
all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the
Power to
lepers.
raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
Cast them
spirits.
out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you. So be it.
Thank you. So be it. Blessed Israel. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakanaw, Wayashala, Wabayah, Saparia, Barak, Rapa'ah, Magan, Hagan, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Water, Aman.
But he said in Hebrew, he said in English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua,
Lord, in the name of
bless
Yahushua.
us,
Bless us.
and Israel,
And Israel.
the school,
And the school.
bless He'll shield protect,
Bless He'll shield
our
protect
loved ones.
our loved
In the
ones.
name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua.
thank you,
Thank you.
so be it.
So be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah, Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Al, Haharia, Mahayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'ayim, Yahweh, Asha, Shemayim, Wa'aratasa, Ayatan, Namawat, Regalka, Ayawam. It's like Ayah. It's like let me break it down. Al, Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Aliyah, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaha,
Lakaha,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Balayala,
Walayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Malkorai,
Malkorai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Atnapaska,
Atnapaska,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Tazatka,
Tazatka,
Wabaatka,
Wabaatka,
Ma'aitha,
Ma'aitha,
Wa'ait,
Wa'ait,
Awalam.
Ayalon.
I lift up mine eyes
I lift up mine eyes
to the hills,
to the hills,
which cometh my help.
which come my help.
coming from the
My
Lord,
help come from the Lord,
which made the heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel shall neither sleep
Shall not slumber.
nor slumber.
no slumber.
Wait a minute. Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
that
Israel
keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber
shall not slumber.
nor sleep.
no sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord's a shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade
The
upon
sun
thy
shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee
nor
by
the
day,
moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve
He
thee
shall
from all
preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The Lord
soul.
shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out,
and thy coming
And
in
thy coming in.
from this time forth
From this time
and
forth.
even forevermore.
even forevermore. It's Psalm 83. Alahaya,
Hiya.
Aldamaya,
Damya.
Laka,
Laka.
Atakarash,
Rash.
Wa'al,
Wa'al.
Tashakwat,
Tashakwat.
Al,
Al.
Kaya,
Kaya.
Hana,
Hana.
Awabayaka,
Badika.
Yahama,
Yahama.
Yawan,
One.
Ra'ash,
Rash.
Al,
Ah.
Amaka,
Amaka.
Yaramawa,
Yaramawa.
Sawada,
Sawada.
Wayata,
Wayata.
Yatasawa,
Yatasawa.
Altasapawayaka,
Altasapawayaka.
Aramawa,
Aramawa.
Lakawa,
Lakawa.
Wanakakida,
Wanakakida.
Magawa,
Rawa.
Wala'a,
Wala'a.
Yazakar,
Yazakar.
Sham,
Sham.
Yashala,
Yashala.
Awada,
Awada.
Kaya,
Kaya.
Natasawa,
Azawa.
Laba,
Laba.
Yakatwa,
Laka.
Ayaka,
Ayaka.
Bariya,
Bariya.
Yakarathwa,
Yakarwa.
Alahaya,
Alhai.
Adawam,
Adawam.
Wa,
Wa.
Yashamai,
Yashmai.
Allah,
Allah.
Yam,
Yam.
Mawa Abba,
Mawa Abba.
Wahagariam,
Wahagariam.
Gabal,
Kabal.
Wa Aimawan,
Wa.
Wa Amalak,
Malak.
Palashath,
Palashath.
Ain,
Ain.
Yashapwa,
Yashab.
Tazawar,
Tazawa.
Gum,
Gum.
Ashawar,
Shawa.
Nalawa,
Alawa.
Amayim,
Amai.
Hayawa,
Hayawa.
Zarawai,
Zarawai.
the Bani Lawat,
Bani Lawat.
Salah,
Salah.
Aisha,
Aisha.
Laham,
Laham.
Kamadi,
Kamadi.
Kasaya,
Kasaya.
Sarah,
Sarah.
Kabyadi,
Kanyaki.
Banakal,
Banakal.
Kwayash,
Kwayash.
Wan,
Wan.
Nashatma,
Shab.
Bayan,
Bayan.
Da'ara,
Dara.
Hayawa,
Hayawa.
Daman,
Daman.
La'adama,
Adama.
Shayatama,
Sayatama.
Nada,
Da.
Yabmawa,
Yamawa.
Karab,
Kara.
Wakazabah,
Wakazaba.
Wakazabak,
Wakazaba.
Wakazal,
Wakazal.
Manai,
Manai.
Kal,
Kal.
Nasakamwa,
Nasakamwa.
Ashar,
Ashar.
Armawa,
Amawa.
Nayashar,
Nayashar.
Nasharashah,
Sharashah.
Nanawa,
Nawa.
Ath,
Ah.
Nahawa,
Nahawa.
Alahaya,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Alahaya.
Shayatama,
Shayatama.
Gaya Gaya,
Gaya.
Kakwash,
Kakwash.
Lapanya,
Lapanya.
Rabaka,
Rabaka.
Kaash,
Kaash.
Dabaira
Ira.
Ira, Wakalaba,
Wakalaba.
Dalahat,
Dalahat.
Harium,
Harium.
Khan,
Khan.
Dawadakma,
Dawadakma.
Basarka,
Basarka.
Wabasa,
Wabasa.
Wabatka,
Wabaka.
Dabahala,
Dabahalam.
Dabahalam,
Dabahalam.
Mala'a,
Mala'a.
Panahayim,
Palahaya.
Kwalawan,
Palawan.
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa.
Shemka,
Shemka.
Yahawa,
Yahweh.
Yabashwa,
Bashu.
Wayabala,
Wayabala.
Adayai,
Adayai.
Waya,
Waya.
Kapawa,
Kapawa.
Waya,
Waya.
Abadwa,
Abag.
Waya, Dawa,
Dawa.
Kaya,
Kaya.
Ata,
Ata.
Sumkau,
Sumkau.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Labaka,
Labak.
Aliwan,
Aliwan.
Alaka,
Alaka.
Ha'aratazah.
Alright. We say in Hebrew, we say in English. I keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy
Be
peace.
not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Lo thine enemies make a tumult.
Lo thy enemies make a
And they that
tumult.
hate
And
thee,
they that hate
lift
thee,
up their head.
lift up their
They have
head.
taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty
against thy
counsel
people.
against
They
thy
have
people.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy
They have
hidden ones.
said,
They have said, come.
Let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off
from being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
Be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted
with
together.
one consent.
One consent.
They are confederate against
They are
thee.
confederate
against
Tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom,
Israelites,
Israelites,
Moab,
Moab,
Hagarites,
Hagarites,
Gebal,
Gebal,
Ammon,
Ammon,
Amalek,
Amalek,
the inhabitants, the Philistines,
the Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre,
the inhabitants of Tyre,
Shur is also joined
Shur
with
is
them.
also joined
They have
with
hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children
Salah,
of Salah.
do it to them
Do it
as
to
to the
them
Midianites,
as to the Midianites,
as is Assyria,
as is Assyria,
as is Jabin,
as is Jabin,
as the brook of
brook
Kasam,
of Kasam,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at
They
Endor.
became of dung for the earth.
Became of dung for the
Make
earth.
their nobles like a red,
They know was like a red.
like Zeeb,
Like Zeeb.
and all the princes of Zabah,
All the princes of Bach,
and Zamunah,
and as a moon,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
house of God,
the houses of God
possession.
in possession.
O my Yahweh,
O my Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
and as to stumble before the wind,
and as a stumble for the
as a
wind,
fire burneth a wood,
as a fire burns
as
the
a
wood,
flame setteth the mountains on
as
fire.
a flame set the mountains
So
on fire.
persecute them,
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest.
make them afraid
Make
with
them
thy
afraid
storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces
that
with
they may
shame.
seek thy name.
They may seek thy
O
name.
Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put
and
to
perish.
shame. That
That
perish.
men may know.
That men may know.
Whose name alone.
His name alone
Is Yahweh.
is Yahweh.
Of the Most High.
Of the Most High over all the earth. So,
Let's prepare to salute the Torah. How about Shem Yahshua Brakya?
Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Brakya. Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Brakya. Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Brakya.
Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Brakiyah.
Blow the horn again for me. Anybody needs to get anointed? All right. Go ahead. Just a minute behind me here. All right. Barak Yahweh.
Barak Yahweh.
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 Washamarka.
Washamarka.
Ya'ar.
Ya'ar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyawa.
Panyawa.
Alyaka.
Alyaka.
Walikanka.
Walikanka.
Yasha'ah.
Yasha'ah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Panyawa.
Panyawa.
Alyaka.
Alyaka.
Washamlaka.
Wadisham.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Washim.
Yashim.
Awshai.
Yawshai.
Barak.
Barak.
Rafa'ah.
Rafa'ah.
A gun.
A gun.
A gun.
A gun. Sure. 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 Sure.
Bashim Yahushai.
Bashim Yahushai.
The water. Amen.
Amen.
What we've said in the Hebrew, we say in English, Yahweh bless thee, keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee, and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee, and give thee peace. Yahweh is Yahweh in the name of Yahushai, bless, heal, shield, and protect. Clap it up for me. Anybody else? Anybody else? That's it? All right. This concludes our Sabbath services. We're going to give a salute. We're going to close them out. Go ahead.
Okay.
Come on up here, Shar. Close them out for us. Pay attention to what he's doing. Go
In
ahead.
Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Majid, Barak, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Brakya, Yazmatah, saw face the sisters. In Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Majid, Barak, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, Yazmatah. Class suspension.
That's the mess. Clap it up.